Right. All right. We are back. It is a new week. And I don't remember what we were doing. So we got the safe code in last week. Look at our backlog. Um, we got our hub room in, we got our safe room in. We need some rooms with combat, we need some rooms for more exploration, we need to set up a boss room, we need to set up some rooms with puzzles. Um, yeah, we had some like inventory stuff I want to do, like the key inventory. Um, we could do like throwable weapons like grenades. That won't be too difficult to do, I don't think. Um, what else can we do? Hmm. Traps. We can do traps. Traps. I think. Puzzles. Puzzles. Compass item. Maybe I can refactor the item serialization. It's something I've wanted to do for a while. You might as well just get it done. Do I have any? Just do that. Spatial inventory, items, item objects. So all this stuff I want to collapse down into a singular data structure. Item, data. So this is serialized item data. That's all this. Data assets, asset item, item pickup. So this creates all this information. The data assets have that's data assets. So it has the name, description, and mesh, and then it has the inventory stuff, and then the weapon information. Um, hmm. So yeah, the data asset has all that information, and then when I construct the spatial item objects, I want to collapse this down. Hell. Um, Dimensions, icon, icon rotated. Item data. Uh, yeah, some of it though. Some of it though I can't change. Maybe I won't. It's kind of hard to refactor stuff like this. Um, don't know what to work on. I guess just level design. Gotta get a bunch of level design done. Or I could do protagonist model. I have a protagonist design. Hard to choose what to do at the beginning of the week sometimes. I need a key item inventory. Ah, Hmm. Um, man, fucking Mondays. How many rooms do I even have right now for the dungeon generator? And rooms. I only have 11, and half of them are hallways. Hmm. Alright, I guess I could just do level design. 'Cause it's something that just needs to get done anyway. So we'll just do that. Um, Dungeon, SGF, module bound, that. Um, let's think. Let's think of what types of rooms we can do. Um, let's do like a locker room, I guess. Do that. Something simple. Uh, More tools, box. Definitely need to do like monster design and stuff soon. There's one room in Resident Evil 2 that I'm thinking of. You could get the shotgun in there. Do the room. Oh, not code. It's not the room. It's this one. This has like two rows of lockers in it, and then yeah, a little extra thing at the back with a locked door. And then each one has different codes on it. So we can do that. Okay. Oh, I need to set it up so that um the when I spawn the chest in or the safe in um with the dungeon generator, it actually does spawn in the code properly. Um do, 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 do. Let's just see how this looks again. I'm just gonna do walkout box there. There. Maybe I can make it kind of a tight fit. Have it be more narrow room. That, I can make it little, where the bounds. This one, yeah. Okay. Away. Let's make the 5 pigments. You. Let's put it there. Like that. Grab a door. And we will say it is locked and sure it destroys a key. It goes all the way up to the ceiling. Eh. All right. Another one of you. Put that there. There. Want that to be that big, maybe around there. And okay. What the fuck? Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Eh, eh. Okay. Right. And then doorway. Oops. All right, that's that. Like that. There we go. All right. So we'll get here. It's fine. Fine. Put some safes up here. Scale down just a bit. Put some more on the side. All right. And then actually I can make it's fine. All right. More coffee. Okay. I need to make. Mm, right. And then also be back and over here. Here. What is this volume? Oh, that's just the volume. Okay. Make this shorter. Back there. And then we can put pickup items in here. Mm, yeah. Does it give me? I don't think it does. We should make it like another pickup item for just like high value items for this, whatever. Let's just do 4. Like a rare item pickup. Level, dungeon, saloons, sub-level, not office, doctor room. Alright. Need some cameras. Actor. The way that it never saves. Ah. How did that happen? Weird. Need a light. Lights. What lights? I guess 2 lights. Go through there. Light over here. Over here. More over here. Right, and then level camera and the switch. It. Okay. And then you. Let's also move you over here. Another one. Well, it's hard to see sometimes what I'm doing. Again, why I need. Can I change the color of this collision box actually so it's easier to see? Color, shape color, there we go. Make it like way more saturated. Actually, tell what I'm looking at. I don't think that helped at all. It didn't. Right. Then another one over here. Need another camera. Right. Back even more. Okay. Yeah. And then you camera actor 2. You uh I can just make one big one, but whatever is fine. And one more here. And another camera. It this way. Oh, I see. Over here. That is good. Let's put another light in here. Lights. Lights. So trees. Need a softer. Okay. Save. Ow. Ah. I wonder. Uh, Let that open. Oh, I gotta do it again. Um, da da da. All right, so that is one level done. Dungeon F database. Add. I also want to do a stairwell. SL locker room. Save. Out. Build cache. Save. I really need to build fucking debug tools too. Okay, that one's done. I want to make a stairwell, so level empty, create, module bound. Let's say this stairwell actually goes up 5 stories. I think might be good. Maybe too much, but we'll do it for now. Okay. I guess I can have it go like the whole thing, maybe? Or block out tools. It'd be good to have like a one that can like go into the basement too. Box. Okay. Over here. All right. Let's do. Where's doorway? There's doorway. Right. Unlits. That looks good. Let's see. Now we want uh stairs linear. Like right there. And that needs to go up to the next floor. And number of steps needs to be a ton. Or I guess I can make it go halfway up. Get a bit wider. 4, I think, should be good. And that I think it there. Make another one. The like stairwell should be kind of claustrophobic, right? Feel like let's push them all the way up against the wall. Weird. Um, the stairwells in Silent Hill 3 were really tiny. Do, do, do. way I want to do it. Five is also a lot. Let's move these in a bit more, like that. Hmm. And then we can make like a landing for this store. I think that'll work. Box. Okay. Okay. Let's make landing. All right. Fine. Ugh. And then we can put doorway over here. So it has to go up a bit higher, actually. Is fine. Actually, just move it up. Make this one a little deeper. And do another landing over here. All right, there we go. That looks fine. Save. SL. There we go. More coffee. Sure. All right. And then I think we could just duplicate all of this, bring it up, and then just rotate it 90 degrees and do it like that. What? I don't even know how I would port this to source. Right. I mean, if you can figure out how, I mean, I guess I have used Source Engine recently, but I fucking hate Source Engine. Okay. And then duplicate this all again. And rotate it. Fucking 90 degrees. Mm, a little misaligned, it looks like. I have to move this out further. How did that happen? Yeah. Duck. I could put a duck boss in the game. That'd be funny. It's too high. Right. Yeah, blockout tools is really cool to plug in. But I need to build my own level design tools eventually. This is all just like it's really useful for prototyping, but um and just general like gray box and level design. But in terms of actual level design tools, a boat? What do you mean a boat? Oh, you mean you made a boat using blockout tools? I see. That's cool. I think I have enough for one more story. That and up. There more. More. Okay. All the stairs. Right. Save the box. Like a asylum horror game? Is that what you mean? That sounds cool. Nice. What sort of like a survival horror game? Like what kind of inspiration are you going with? The overall. Up, up, and up. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't seen many like escape room style games. Uh, this actually needs to be in like that. Uh, that looks good. I need this. I'll raise this up here and top thickness all the way down there. Yeah, what are you thinking of the narrative, like the themes and stuff? I've been starting to think about that for my game, but it's still very early with regards to that. That looks good, I think. It's over here on this side. And I guess I can just make this not really. Oh, that sounds cool. Like using environmental storytelling to learn about yourself. Um, I like that. The screen, it's hard to see. Um, yeah, I can do this. Hmm. That sounds interesting, but I know people like it's hard to pull off an ending where it's like it was a dream. Like, It's something people are very like have a lot of bias against. True. Yeah, I haven't played Amnesia in probably since it came out, which was a long time ago. It was like one of the first indie horror games that really blew up. Yeah, like there's certain games where I'm like I liked it at the time, so I feel like playing it again after so long would kind of like I don't know if it would hold up or not, so I just don't want to play it again because I still like it. Numbra, I don't think I ever played that. Mhm. Torture, that sounds interesting, the torture element. I'm thinking about doing like self-harm mechanics in my game. I think I want that to be a theme. Yeah, it's a hard thing to it's a pretty sensitive subject. That's why I haven't like really yeah, it's an idea. I have to explore it to see if I can pull it off. But I mean it's a horror game, so you can kind of get away with darker subjects like that. Um I haven't played those Coffin of Andy. Are those like that sounds like a visual that's a very visual novel title. Is it a visual novel? It's okay. Wait, there's a that oh kind of like Corpse Party. Uh move this over more here. Um do, do, do. The landings are a little small, narrow. Fine, whatever. Mm, this up here. I'll take this down. Yeah, I feel like a horror game kind of has to be story focused, at least to some degree. Like, I can't think of many horror games that are purely just gameplay outside of like, I don't know, Dino Crisis, like the arcade version. But even then, that's not really a horror game. I will play Signalis on my list. Definitely on my list of games I'm probably going to stream too. But I have to play. I'm going to start Parasite Eve tonight. I've been saying I'm going to start it for like a week. I haven't started it yet. Um, this needs to come over again. Movie watching parties. That sounds fun. You can do that. And level design is tedious as hell. Mm, one, two, up two. I'm gonna do that. Actually, yes, I did. There we go. Here. Here. Okay. That's another box here. Okay. One box. Oh, they're re-releasing Perfect Blue in 4K. That'd be cool to see. They're remastering it. Be cool to go watch. Mm, One, two. Eh. Oh my god. Like my thing. Snap connection. Ah, go up here. Just need to go up. Oh, I need this. Come down more. there. Right. A bit more. Okay. Another box here. Close that up. Okay. Yeah, no, I only want one entrance to the stairwell. Fine. Now that one. One. Uh, can I just make this? Yeah. The whole thing off there. Go. Oops. Uh, share this. Right. Another one there. And then one there. I think that's all the doorway. That's that one has a door. That one has a door. Door. Okay. Yeah, the launcher it does use up a lot of resources. If you use the C++ version, which is like a lot harder to learn C++, it uses up less resources, but you also have to like compile everything every time you want to test something new, and it's a pain. Which is why I like using the mostly blueprint for prototyping. And then just refactoring to C++ later. Oops. Okay. data layers. Yeah, making sure everything's data driven is really important. Okay. Snapping is just not set up right. Ugh. This isn't that big of a deal. It's just blockouts. I don't need it to be actually accurate. Okay, now we need lights. Lights. How is this still? Oh yeah, the Unreal's foliage. They just said in 4.27 they're gonna do like nanite foliage, which is kind of crazy. So maybe that will help with the performance on that. I don't know. Like I feel like nanite can be a crutch in terms of like not people not optimizing their meshes and stuff. But we'll see how it works. It's mostly like the transparency that causes a lot of issues when it comes to performance on like grass and trees and stuff. So if you do masked cards instead of geometry with just textures, it usually is more performant. But yeah, just not doing um, foliage at all. Yeah, I've worked. I've had to do like model reviews to make sure like artists were optimizing their meshes correctly for nanite. And some of the stuff they were doing as professionals was questionable. Like, you should know better than this. Okay. Uh, yeah, I honestly prefer older school pipelines like um, a lot of PBR stuff. Yeah, I find like honestly just boring more than anything. It's just so it's just not as creative. I feel like newer pipelines. So I like going with older graphical styles, which I hope they aren't getting too like overplayed recently with a lot of like indie games and stuff. What the fuck is? Oh, I just have a different. I'm confused. Yeah, for sure. Like, I knew when they were announcing Nanite, like as a technical artist, they were saying like, oh, you don't have to do like just infinite um basically infinite geometry. You can just throw whatever you want there. I was like, there's no way that's true. I was very skeptical at the time, and I was right. That's the like kind of one of the good and bad things about Unreal, I think, is it can let you get really nice looking stuff in really quickly, but it also lets you do stuff in very unoptimized ways. Like it lets you get away with things that you shouldn't be doing. Um, oops. Do not delete. These landings need to be wider. That's better. It's fine. Fine. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Um, it lets you get stuff in fast, which is nice, but you have to do a lot of work on the back end for optimization, which for me, that's the frustrating thing is that people blame Unreal for poor optimization all the time when they don't know what they're talking about. And it's just like, nah, developers just don't have time to optimize the game. Is like the as it's crazy because like development cycles are so long now, but we also just don't have time. Like people are still crunching to get a bunch of stuff in, and it's just unreasonable. And then you have people like blaming Unreal for it when it's just the business practices or the reason stuff isn't optimized. Yeah, it does. It has a lot of checkboxes. That's one of the big things though, is like I'll spend like a day debugging stuff and I'm like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? It's just because I forgot to turn a checkbox on. Happens all the time. Ah, why is my grid just not snapping properly? This is why I need level design tools that my own apps everywhere. Um, yeah, I know a lot of people are moving away from Unity and for good reason, and more people are picking up Godot. I haven't really looked into Godot yet myself, but it seems like it has potential, like in a few years at least, to gain some actual traction as like the next main indie at like smaller scope. Oh my God. Um, smaller scope indie engine. Seems easy to learn from what people say. Okay. All right. Okay, I'll put my item. There's an item back here underneath the stairwell. Save. Fine. All right. This all is whatever. Okay, camera time. Let's set up the cameras. Oh my God, this wall still. Eh. Oh, I didn't know Godot had a nanite system. That's cool. Yeah, that's why I was saying like right now, I don't think it's like is still a very young engine, so it's missing a lot of stuff. But in a few years, once they have a couple releases and add in more features and stuff, I can see it. I can see more and more people picking it up. I know I had a couple people I used to work with who were learning it. Yeah, that's one of the things like Unreal does have like they're trying to Epics have been trying to capture like a lot of more market share in both like film and like architectural production and stuff. So they add a lot of features that aren't necessarily even for games. And that's why you see a lot of stuff like Nanite is more for like virtual production and films. Like it's really good for that. Um, because you can just have like a static background and nothing else in it, and you can use it for I think a lot of I think Superman did a lot of like virtual production stuff. Yeah, it absolutely is. Like they're adding like rigging tools, which are actually pretty good tools. Um, but it a lot of times they'll abandon features they were working on, which is frustrating. Or not abandon them, but like kind of leave them in a state that is a little undercooked. But I still love Unreal. I think it's like I have a fun time working in it. Um, camera, the cameras. Um, yeah, but it kind of goes back to that thing where you can get like nice looking stuff in really fast, but that just lets you get away with bad practices. And we'll switch on there and we'll say camera. Yeah, their level design's great. That's one of I'd say their level design tools and their animation tools are both really, really good. Um, and then for the most part, every game like artist I've talked to, like level designer, character artists, animators, all love Unreal. It's mostly engineers who don't like Unreal. I'll put the camera over here, which is I get like it's for um if you want to do more custom like engine side stuff, you can, but it just takes more work on the engineering side. Wait, where do I want to put this camera? Over here, maybe? This is a bad spot for it. Here. It's okay. Eh. I don't like that there either. Okay. Yeah, that's a good spot for it right there. And then Is that like a marketplace version, like a custom engine? Because there's uh, a lot of those. Which, yeah, yeah. There people do a lot of cool stuff with like custom engine versions, but like I said, it's a lot of work, and that's why engineers um aren't a big fan of Unreal. But I don't know. Like engineers at my last job really wanted to stick with Source Engine, which caused so many headaches. It's a good spot for that camera. Eh, fucking rotations. Oh, there's a next door. There. Put it like over here. Oh, there's another door right there. Yeah, yeah. See, I think it's mostly just like the syntax and the fact that you can really, for C++, you can really screw yourself over easily if you like. I think it's just a hard language in general, is why people don't like it that much. But it's a really good language if you know what you're doing. Um, see, I'll have it like right here. I don't like that. Ah, fuck. I accidentally hate when I do that. I hate that F12 adds a break point. It's right next to F11. Um, just put it over here. I think that'll be good. Yeah, I need to get better at C. Like I don't know it that well. That looks good. Or C++, I mean, not C. I don't need to learn C. That'd be kind of insane. Oh, why did I add so many stairs? Why did I decide this should be 5 stories tall? 3 would have been fine. I've thought about just like writing my own engine in C++ just to get better at it. Just like a really simple one. Yeah, blueprints are like really powerful. I know a lot of people should talk blueprints, but they're so easy to use. And I think they actually teach programming like concepts pretty well. Like if you want to learn like just basic how programming works, I think blueprints are pretty good for that. Um, do Now let's just put it in the same place I've been putting it. I have so many gaps in my walls. It's very annoying. We save. And then blueprints are also pretty straightforward to refactor to C++ later if you need to. But even then, after you compile them, they're not that much less performant than C++. Yeah, the performance, like, people act like the performance difference is pretty negligible most of the time. Like like 95% of my game right now is Blueprint. Very little C++ right now outside of the gameplay ability system, which is one of the best things Unreal has. The gameplay ability system's amazing. Um, it's like a whole. I'd say if you like the gameplay ability system, if you use it, actually does force you to develop with best practices. This makes everything so like modular and data driven. Yeah. Yeah, and you can do most things on the GPU now anyway, instead of the CPU. The fuck? Like a lot of tricks I use are all in I do a lot of stuff with shaders and like vertex shaders. They're really fun to set up like cool effects with vertex shaders, and they're like pretty performant. And it's all on the GPU. That's one of like the older school things I like to do is vertex shader stuff. Ah, and get rid of these gaps. And okay, I don't need this to be. I should put railings on here. That'd be annoying to do, but I'll just do it. Railing. Yeah, it's good to keep your game simple, especially like small scope. Like last project I was on, the reason I postponed it was just because the scope was getting way too big. And especially after getting laid off, I want to try making money with my game. So, um, where's the height for this? Can you not change the height on the railing? That's weird. Um, yeah, I've been wanting to do full-time indie for a long time, so now is a good opportunity for me to. Yeah, simulations for sure are 100% um, CPU. Ah, grain. Okay. But yeah, people are using Unreal for a lot of cool stuff. Mm, yeah. Why did I decide to make a stairwell? Which option? Oh yeah, yeah. The skew thing on the railing is really useful. Mm, yeah, yeah. Blockhead Tools is great. Um, really useful plugin. Basically every level designer I know uses it. And I am not a level designer, so I'm doing this way more slowly than an actual would. That's also why I just steal my room layouts from Resident Evil instead of like trying to come up with my own. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It also helps communicate that the level clearly is not finished. With they have like the material is really good at making things read. And, oh yeah, I want to be done with this. I'm almost done. I have a bad habit of finishing, like dropping stuff when it's like 90% done. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know I got to use the grid alignment stuff. Um, but I kind of just am throwing it in as like I'll do it right when I add the actual art is more my thing. Like just get it in, it could be bad for now, and then we can make it actually good once we art it up and stuff. That one. Yeah. Oh my god, 180 there. Yeah, I need to make some tools for myself that just like auto places stuff. Because I am more of a pipeline technical artist person than an actual like do things by hand person. Because I could have made like a function that just built this for me. I don't know why I did this manually. Yeah, that comes from like people who are able to just drop stuff where they need it. That definitely comes from a lot of experience. Like, uh, like I was saying, for me, I would just write like a script that just auto generates it with the right math and angles and stuff. I will do later. I want to do that now. I'll do that once I actually get the art in and have like parameters for like the size and everything I want. Um, I can just make this like this. That'll be better. Okay. Um, okay. I think that's good enough for me. Okay, and then it can. Yeah. Oh my God. PTSD from using any 3D package. I've spent probably the majority of my life in either Unreal or like Maya. And it's yeah, it can cause a lot of emotional stress. Oh, I didn't. Okay, one second. I'm gonna grab coffee. Yeah, I've probably spent more than half my life staring at a screen with some form of 3D package. I forgot to add my collision triggers for all my cameras. You should be that one. What do you see? Just that. So it also be here. Like, there looks good, probably. Here you need to be this camera. Yeah, that's good. There. Here. This. Way over here. You see there? Okay. And you need to be that camera. Yeah. Also over here, there. And you need to be that camera. There-ish. And you need to be, oops. I think this is the last, oh my God. Oh my God. What do you see? You see there. Here, actually. And you need to be that camera. Alright. Save. Just go down here and move. Let's just call that one tag. Right, and then yeah, current camera location. How do I set that to? Yeah. Should be, or it has to be this tile. It's spawned in the wall. Okay, there we go. I just gotta test the camera. Oh my God. Go up the stairs. Alright, that looks good. That one's not right. I should move this camera. Let's see. I believe is this one. A bit more over here. Here's this guy. Right. And the trigger volume over here instead. Trigger volume here. All right, let's try that. Okay, that's better. No, okay, it's the third one up. This guy. Yeah. Need to figure out the rotations. Like that's where is the collision volume? A bit more up these stairs like that. Over here like that. Alright, let's try that now. Okay, that's better. Ah, they all have the same problem. That one's fine. Let's try going back down the stairs. That one. All right, second from the top. This one going to be more over here. Like that, I think. Okay. Ah, yeah, that's good. Still fucked. Back down. Going down those stairs is awkward though. Okay. Be over here. And then fill the second from the top. Real good. Top. Oh, there we go. Be like that. Be there. Okay, that's good enough for me. Oh, yeah, she is. I haven't done most of the animations because like I don't want to do animations for a character model. Like I haven't even modeled the character yet, so and I haven't even completely narrowed down an art style. I know I want to do like early 3D, like 90s, maybe early 2000 style graphics, but I don't know exactly how low poly I want. Yeah, she's hallucinating. She has a gun. She has an imaginary gun to fight the imaginary monsters. They all put that in our database. And farewell. We'll just call it stairs. Call it lift. We'll add it to a category called lift. And where's my elevator? I would also call lift. Um. All right, what's next? I think I'm gonna do one more room and then call it for today. But what kind of room do we want to have? Um, Thanks for the follow. Um, to lockers. A demon needs to be done? You mean like a character model? Because I probably won't start doing, oh, a demo. No, I'm planning on getting the demo done by the end of the year is my goal. Which I'm making good progress on. At this point, it's a lot of just like making content because it's, a roguelike. So I just have to do stuff basically. Um, this like 8 hallway layout would be pretty good. I think I'll do this. I like this hallway layout. I'm gonna do that. All right. So we will make our module bounds. I think we want to do zero it out. Um, so maybe 1 by 3, I think. I want to do, or 2 by 3. I think 2 by 3 should be good. Yeah, yeah, that's perfect. Then we do block and box. Let me actually. Snapping was on 1. Let me turn it to 10. That should be better. Okay. Let's make this do 6 across. Okay. Plus there like that. And duplicate that across there like that. Right. And then one more. I still need to. Right, perfect. Where did my little engine snap connection? See, yeah, I want one. there. And 2 on the other side. And another one over here. And then I think one more right. Do one more right here. Okay. Good. Sublevel. Let's call this hallway C. Um, doorway. Abs. Top thickness. Go. The top thickness can stay like that. Oh wait. I wanted actually this one to be over here. Or there. There. I guess I could put another one over here. Right. There. It's right, do the walls. Okay. Yeah. Right. B and one pick and go. I don't have two. Right. Far overlapping now. I think my like grid for the bounds is actually not uh, on gridded out right. I think that's what's making it difficult for me to actually hit properly place stuff on like align things. Oh, oh, healing. Right. Oops, I didn't finish the walls over in that corner. Awesome. And more. Okay. Okay. And cameras. What? Um, uh, make this volume larger. Just move the ceiling up. See what I'm doing more. Right. Camera and dolly it. Save. Dolly start location. Copy. Paste. Dolly end location. Up there. Copy. Paste. Paste. Oops. Paste. Save. Put you over here. Need another camera. Let's put it this way. There. Two. Probably copy. Paste. And location should be about there. Let's put it there. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Here, actually, locate one. And duplicate this camera. But yeah, let's make it take up that whole like that. Save. And duplicate this. You are 3. Copy. Paste. This should be more centered. That just fits. Copy. Right. Another camera. There. Camera 4. There. Copy. Paste. Copy. And paste. Paste. On. Okay. And then last one. Or no, this isn't the last one. Oh. Our camera. It is 5, right? Yeah, 5. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Paste. Save. And that one. And that one. That one. Save. Lights. Lights. Um, 8 directional lights. Let's just delete that for now. Alright, I'll just use soft lights. Fuck it. Source, soft source. Game mode. Save. We'll say you are the start. Right. And wait, what be tracking? Oh, it's going way too fast. What the fuck? It's going so fast, you shouldn't be doing that. Ah, man, the way I have the camera dolly set up isn't right. I spent a couple hours trying to set that up last week, and the solution I went with isn't great. So I'll just turn off the dolly, I guess, for now. And dolly. Ooh, I really wish I had the camera dolly working, but I'll do another version of that another time. Also, very big hallway, but that's fine. I can add monsters and stuff to it. What am I waiting for? Yeah, that's fine. It's fine if it's off center. I'm just placing stuff to see if it's working. Yeah, I just wanted to test to see if the dolly function was working. I'm gonna actually compose the shots later once I have art and stuff in. Because I was trying to get have a dolly function on my cameras, but it's not working properly. My math is wrong on it. Ah, maybe if I change, I think I have a value for the dolly offset. Yeah, dolly offset. 200 maybe. Why am I way over here? I have to make it smaller or bigger. One's the start cam, right? Oh no, which one's the start cam? It's this one. Yeah, that one's the start cam. Okay. 1600 maybe. Now it looks like it's in first person. Try like 1200. That's still not good. Um, Double that. Yeah, my math is fucked up on this. Uh, Yeah. All right, I gotta do this with like curves and stuff and more. And uh, yeah, it's like just going either too fast or too slow. I don't know how to. I feel like 1200 should be the value that works. I don't know why it isn't. But I don't fucking know. I think I just have to completely change how I have it set up. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just save it for now. I can refactor how that works later. Make a ask for that. Camera update. Let's put this up here. Camera update. Flash refactor. Not even refactor. Change the logic. Because I can't, the way I have it set up right now, I can't art direct it. So I just have to change it so it's more data driven instead of just like an expression. And I can make it actually look nice. Um, and also I'll just turn off the dolly function on all of these. And move these lights down. Move this light. Oof. Okay, that's fine. Let's add a ceiling. Okay. We add that. You. Let's see. Away. Is um. mm, I think I should actually. Let's see. This is done. This is done. That's done. That's done. That's done. In progress. That's done. I have a lot of stuff done already. Mm, I guess we just set up traps because it's something I need to do. For environment? No, that's for post-process effects. Level actors. Um, Interact actors. I need a folder. Call it traps. Class actor the parent. It should have a combat component. Or add a mesh. Static mesh. I have like a bear trap static mesh trap. To have any mesh that works as dev art for like a trap. A board. Oh, that's like a chessboard. Thought I had a dungeon. Like do I thought I had like a survival file. Let's see. All let me just check stuff in. Playing farewell away was do, 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 do. I'm pretty sure I have an asset pack for like survival props at that. Doesn't look like there's like a bear trap though. So there'd be a bear trap in here. Duct tape, fishing poles. Here, I'll use this stove thing or whatever. All that. Say that's a bear trap. We got a lighter, flash, a lamp, gasoline, and these are all things I can use as items. Do grocery store props. Add these two shelves and stuff. Okay. Let's see what models we got in here. This metal scraps one. Let's use this stove though. All right, here's my trap. Add your collision. Don't imports. Radius. Okay. Save. You should be an overlap. Construction script. Static mesh. Oh, not that one. That's mesh. The fuck is it? Mesh. Get. This one says static mesh. Variable. That's fun. Mesh. This stuff. Graph. Combat. Do damage. I have this set up again. Melee trace. Trace. Let's call it player own. Maybe. Yeah, that should be false by default. Okay. Then we need damage type. Should be exposed on spawn as well. Mesh is a trace. But I just want to do apply damage. You see combat apply damage. I don't need to do melee trace. Actor. Branch. Get player owns. Say. Oh, it's on component overlap. I want. Yeah, no, that's right. Other actor. Variable. Other actor. And then if it's not player owned, get the other actor. do their character through apply damage, hit actor, variable, base damage, and damage type. We'll say the default damage type is damage type stun. Okay. Damage would be 20 and exposed on spawn. Save. Just plug other actor into there. Do that. Okay. I will make their own exposed on spawn just to test it. Okay. Let's go. Levels. Thanks. Okay. Do trap mesh. Could be stone. Wait. Save. Alright, so if I walk over this, it should do some damage to me. It did. And did I take damage? My health stat. Health didn't go down though. Weird. What did it? Oh, probably because no, base damage is base damage should be minus 20. I think. No, why the fuck isn't my health going down? High damage, hit actor, hit combat component of hit actor, hit the base damage, damage modif. It's should work. Is it not? Other actor, is the cast failing? That might be why. No, because it is still playing the apply damage animation. Base damage, take damage, set health, max health. Fuck. Should be working. My spawn a zombie in here, make sure I am still taking damage. Are you doing damage to me? Yes. Okay. Why are you doing damage? Do fucking I really have to actually set up the AI for the enemy. That doesn't even do anything anymore. Attack player. Play the montage. You melee attack. Yes, Unreal Blueprints. Trace. Yeah, I should be able to skip. Oh, I didn't plug. No, wait, no, that's right. Apply damage. Target is the combat component. Let me just check to see. The cast is going through, but why isn't it? Yeah, it's basic. The game is essentially boils down to it's a roguelike Resident Evil game. So, like, if you played any of the classic, like Resident Evil or survival horror, like Silent Hill, it's that but a roguelike. Um, so I'm gonna eventually make like a little pitch video for it once I get like more art and stuff in, and have more of a complete like a full gameplay loop. It has a like a little bit of extraction elements too, like a tiny bit. Um, You'll have like insanity effects and stuff, like the deeper you get into your runs. But why? Why? My trap not working. Weird. Well, right now I have most of the core gameplay in. Like I have, um, let's see, like you can pick up weapons and stuff. And pick up, pick up the weapon, please. You like here, I can pick up this wrench. You can see my like swing it around. A zombie has the like the cameras and stuff set up. Got this pistol. All the I've been changing a lot of stuff so the weapons aren't lined up properly, but still a very early state, but a lot of the core functions work already. But I can't figure out why this isn't applying damage. Get the combat component. Damaged. This is so weird. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do I need to add? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm stealing tons of ideas. Like I'm basically just stealing everything from Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Um, so definitely go for it. I think I need to add um I think I know why. Um, and add the ability system component, and it also needs an attribute set. It's just that. And then I'll just give it the zombie set. I'm hoping to get a demo done by the end of the year. So I have basically all the systems in. And then right now it's just about building out like the sub levels to generate the dungeons. I need to do the enemies. I'll probably start on enemies next week. And then just after that, it's just like adding weapons and skills and stuff. I definitely need to add a boss too. And then I might have time to start doing art, like the character designs and stuff. And I need to do like art direction, like tests and stuff to see like what style I want. I haven't completely decided yet. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it didn't have the ability system, so it wasn't finding it. And base damage should just be not 230, just 20. Yeah, I'm solo dev. I've been working in game dev for over 10 years, I think, at this point. And then at I hate when this happens. Okay. Um, I was working at Respawn for over 6 years, and then during all those big layoffs recently, I was part of the layoffs. So I wanted to do solo dev for a while, go indie. So now feels like a good opportunity to details. 20. All right, there we go. Now the trap's doing damage. Cool. So I was working on another project um before, which was like a magical girl action RPG, which I'm still really excited about, but the scope was just too big for me to do um as a solo dev if I want to be doing indie full time as like an actual job. It was fine as like a passion project, but I want to get this out like as an actual product, like an actual game you can download and buy, um, probably by the end of next year. So I want to have the demo done by this year so I can get not a demo, but a prototype done by the end of this year so I can get feedback on it and people can tell me like what works and what doesn't. Okay, and then if I set this to player owned, it shouldn't damage me when I walk over it. It still did though. Um, the graph. Okay, if player owned, um, yeah, it's really important to keep things small, as small scope as you can. Yeah, I think that should work. So it says player owned. All right, doesn't damage me now. But get over your zombie. Should damage you. All right, sweet. Okay, traps working now. Very basic traps. Um, let's see. I need to. Yeah. I think a few months, like a project that's like a few months, is a good size for a game you want to release. But I'd say games usually take minimum 1.5 to 2 times as long as you expect, because there's just always something that pops up that you couldn't predict. Um. Okay, so now that I have traps, That's disabled. I don't want that as exposed on spawn anymore. Instead, don't expose on spawn. Let's just collapse this to a function. Damage. It's, right. Yeah, I don't need it. Another actor. No, I worked at Respawn. Yeah, exactly. It's good to get something, just something playable that people can get their hands on. Um, like at Respawn, we focused a lot on prototyping, and I think that's what made our games good. Like we always just said, find the fun. That was the main thing we focused on for a really long time, and then after that, it's just making the game. Uh, this isn't the smartest way to do it, but whatever. If make that function better later. Make a new boolean. Call it uh, set enable or call it enable. Oh, you're gonna have like narrative characters. Yeah, that's I think that's smart. Having like dialogue can go a long way to making a game feel more lived in, more alive. Are you gonna do voice acting or just text? Graph. Okay, 2 damage. What I do that is enable match through Minecraft combat, say uh on what it on has taken damage. Pause. Line has taken damage. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to find voice actors like good ones. Or I should put this in the construction scripts. Can't. Okay, find event. Stream. The event function enabled false. Yeah, it's really hard to find anyone reliable. Like I've tried to get projects together with friends, like even friends I know well who I know who like know what they're doing and are talented, but people are flaky. In my experience, people are very flaky. So, don't want to do that. Um, ba, ba, ba. Do you on the ice? Let me just do. Yeah, absolutely. Like the only person you can really rely on is yourself. when it comes to getting stuff done. I need to go. No, where's my stuff? My things. Rest assets. That's so I need to set the attachment offset on this, which I think be minus 90 on Z. Gotta fix this so I can actually aim this gun. Pistol. Oh, it should be positive 90 on Z. Save. Let me spawn some pistol ammo for myself. Want to make sure. Grab that, grab the pistol. Okay. Will this... Wait, why did it disappear? Oh, I think I set the durability on it really low. Where's weapon durability? Yeah, it's set to 5. Let's set it up really high. Actually, I'm gonna delete this zombie so I don't have to worry about it. Okay. So okay, it doesn't seem like it is actually hitting this. Make it bigger. Do combat, bullet trace, weapon mesh, bullet trace, factor. Oh, pawn, object types. If it's not a pawn, I also need it to. What is an actor? An actor is not a pawn, is it? I guess I can do world static. No, I do need it to be zombie. Yeah. Don't want to make a whole new project settings. Is it in here? Type asset types. Let's input audio console. I know there's for collision types. I can do wait, where is it? I know it's not an editor setting. Collision channels. Projectile, new object channel. I think that's what I need. New object channel. What should I call this object channel? Hazard, I guess. Overlap steps. Refresh should show up here. Yep. File, save, check out, all, and then set you to where is it again? This is block all dynamic, and that is overlap. I actually want this to be block, I think. Overlap? Why is it not be working? Yeah, hazard pawn. I have to this be this. Line trace should block it. Go to but I had a weapon accuracy in my Oops. My weapon accuracy. The spread. Spread of one. The pistol. Going through it. It should be hitting it. Why is it not? Melee trace. Wait. Yes, melee trace combat. Hazard. I can set this one to as well. Oh wait, no. That should work. Array, line trace for objects. Hazard. On. Object type. Oh, I have to set it top. That's what it is. Okay. Dumb. I'm being dumb. That just didn't populate before. Right, now it should work. Right. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now it works. I mean access none. Combat component take damage. Oh, you need to implement interface. Add vector info. Right. Okay. What? What? Oh, I didn't actually plug the interface. Get combat component. Plug in the combat component. Okay. Implemented it, but I did not actually set it up. There we go. All right, now that works. Let's say, call this function disable trap. It'll trap false. Player owned should be false by default, and enabled should be true by default. So now if I walk up to it, it hit me, still hits me. If I shoot it, doesn't hurt me anymore because it's disabled. Let's go. All right, that's work. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it for today, and then tomorrow I'll set up like grenades, and I can set it up so that you can pick up disabled traps too. And then later on tonight I'll be back on around 6 and starting Parasite Eve. All right. See you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.